There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore. Something inside, something inside. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore.
Hello everybody! Thank you for the patience, waiting for the super late start. I was catching up with a friend I haven't talked to in a while. So, I was like, oh, I'll just run over there real quick and have plenty of time before the stream. 3 hours later, I'm forcing myself out the door and running to the grocery store for a quick lunch that I can eat while I'm on stream. So, my mouse is just getting worse and worse, so I'm sure I'm going to be super angry about that multiple times today. Every click is like a double or triple click, and I hate it so much. I've ordered a new mouse, but apparently they decided to ship me one from China, and it's not going to be here for another week and a half or 2 weeks. It's fine. I just noticed the Oh Dear Diner has the best cupcakes in the Pacific Northwest. I'm jealous. We didn't get to see any cupcakes the first time we were in there. Anyway, this game was intense. So let's jump into it, shall we? Sanity Bar and Bite Falls tell you about local history and culture. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Wait. We saved Barry from the birds. Why do we have to do this again? This game is stupid. Whatever. I guess we're gonna do this fight again. Well, before I save Barry, is there anything out here? No? Is there anything in his car? No? We did this part. This is stupid. Oh. Darkness controls the taken. Yeah, I know that. Thank you.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. Some of them got into water. Give me. Oh, here.
I have to remember the controls. Where? Ha. Ow.
Situation is that I'm not a
Uh-oh. Ah! there's some dots over there. Hold on a second. Barry, I'll join you in a second. But there's some dots and arrows. Oh. Is there something back here? Is it behind here? I don't see anything. What are you pointing to? Oh. I found it. Oh, that was exciting. What if I just came in the back door? Hi, Barry.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
That's fair. Oop.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back.
Physical writer's block.
For me, the
Anger.
supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
Ah, Rose. Rose.
Come here. Pretty please, can you tell me where I am? You, won't you say something?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Enjoy the previously on.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts
You're an
of
idiot,
interesting
Barry.
stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose.
Why is there a
Works as
gate and a
waitress down
manager
at
to
the
let you
diner.
into the RV park?
Sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff in the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true. And get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Hello, Oliver.
Anyway, there was an island owned by a guy called
Thomas Zane, huh?
He wrote, Zane was Diver's Isle.
I did
But
notice that sign.
The volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Interesting. So I wonder if the lady is like Zane's widow or something. I know it's not good for him to snoop through other people's property, but there might be something important. Barry, you really don't
Come
have to.
on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
I'll go there in a bit. But what if I miss stuff? Nothing else for us, Barry? How's your day going, Oliver?
Just follow me. It's not far.
Checkpoint reached. Great. Very sleepy. I hate feeling overwhelmingly sleepy.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
I don't know why you're walking us back here anyway. You could just be like, it's the fourth trailer on the left or whatever. Who's making that noise?
Oh, give me a break, mister. Can we just get a move on?
But what if I miss something?
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that.
What
We're
is
damn
it?
lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
A boat? Like oil or darkness splattered beneath it? Aha! I knew there would be something somewhere eventually. You vacuuming in there? This pile of shit ton of wood pallets on my back deck. It's fine. Randy's dogs open. Hot dog, chili dog, corn dog, taco dog, trailer trash dog, Billy Buster, monster dog, big dog, famous dog. Rabbit food. Salad with chicken. Extra fixins, just ask for them. Welcome. Man, this hot dog stand in the middle of the trailer park is up till 3 a.m. on Saturdays and Fridays. Damn. Impressive. Let us in. Let us in.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia Weaver.
And she's that crazy bag lady.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Is anything happening over here that you were scaring off the crows for? there is a page in this park somewhere, I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I feel like I scanned pretty thoroughly. Little radio flyer. Nice.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
She asked us to come by. I'm sure it's going to be perfectly innocent and nothing bad is going to happen whatsoever. She didn't even sleep in her bed last night. It was a very pink bedroom, by the way. All right. Hi, Barry. Well, she's no longer just standing in the kitchen. Oh, she's right at the door.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
I would not go in this house. I would not drink this person's food.
This is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al?
Oh, God.
Oh, what's... Oh.
Barry!
Rip Barry.
What? What?
Told you I wouldn't drink anything here. She just pours the coffee on your face.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Great, we lost a whole day. That FBI agent's gonna be pissed.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Barry's still there. Poor guy. She got one of those plushies that I want. Oh, that's uncomfy. Ugh. Listen, I like authors, but I've never done that. This is a very childlike bedroom, too. Like, did you inherit this house from your parents?
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car,
Whole
work
day?
something out once I got on the road.
You had 2 days.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
Yeah, she's not okay.
First refill is free.
Oh my god, I have to go all the way around.
Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Can I pick up Barry or
Thank you.
anything?
A nice day.
I thought I had to get Barry and get in the car. Apparently not. Bye, Barry. Have fun on your own, asshole.
My gun and flashlight were gone.
Great.
I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
What do we do? Randolph
Mr.
calls
Randolph
the police.
liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble.
Aw.
And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
He probably didn't succeed. I have to do the whole search through the place again. Can't open any of these. Boo. Once again, I'm like, is that my footsteps or is that someone else's footsteps? Hard to say. Doesn't sound like my footsteps.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes
Is the volume loud enough in the game?
I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
Argument with Danny. You know Danny, and then I got in trouble with the law. You know, and
So this is the guy that was in the cell.
I heard something like that, Walt.
yeah. Well, you know, he's Danny's my best friend, and they let me on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
He is freaking
I
out.
was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
That was creepy. You're supposed to be open. I don't like that nothing is happening. I mean, nothing can happen because I have no way to fight back. But, like, it's so unsettling. Rose, what did you do with my flashlight and my gun? Do you just, like, pick them up and put them in the trash? Because can I take them back? Aw. Oh, no. Taking a shower in there. Cooking some bacon. Hard to tell. I don't know why I'm doing this again. There's clearly nothing else here. But what if? But what if?
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Hey God, she drugged me.
To that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest!
What the fuck?
You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face!
This man is aggressive!
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Seriously, lunatic? Did we ever run in with this guy in the week we lost, or what?
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
I miss stuff in the woods too. I'm gonna be grumpy.
There he is! We have the suspect in sight!
There you go.
Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Whoa! There he goes! Stop!
No, I'm out of breath. I can't run anymore. Ow! I'm not in the shape enough for this run. I don't know if I can go up there, but that's where I want to go. No, I can't. Okay. Oh, there's a page. The dark presence
For decades,
sleeps.
the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh, great! Okay, I'm gonna grab some Skittles. Be right back. So what I'm getting is it's some sort of eldritchian horror that lives in the lake that was feeding off of the poet that used to live in the lake. And he somehow like temporarily vanquished her after she stole his girlfriend. And us being here reawakened it. Oh boy, things are getting blurry. Oh god. Okay. No wonder he's behaving like this if he thinks I did this. Yeah, this dude just lost his mind. The suspect is not armed. Oh, okay. That's a checkpoint, so I'm assuming that's where I'm supposed to go. And this is where I came from. There's the page over there. Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Great. Poor Rose. Okay. Officially cannot go that way. Got it. Listen, I don't like running either, but I'm pretty sure I have more stamina than this man. Who's shooting? And why? Oh god, things are getting blurry again. Sorry, innocent FBI guys that are stuck in this pursuit. Or cops. I don't really know who that one FBI
This
agent
horror
picked up.
was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
They were after a writer, not a monster.
Yeah, unfortunately for them. But I didn't do it.
I've lost contact with most of the men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet.
Some Eldritchian horror of the dark.
Conclusion. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
You know, I'm the first to say ACAB, but the sheriff seems a decent sort. The FBI guy, however, definitely earns the ACAB moniker. Checkpoint reached. There it is.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
There's a whole mountain to run. Ow. Oh shit. Crows are gonna get ya. Oh shit. Oh shit. Those crows are not playing around, man. Firewatch tower? Yeah. Is that the gas station I was at the first night? Is there anything else I'm supposed to find? Ooh. There's a thermos over there. That's exciting. I don't know.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they would... Hey, what you... Come on! Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Poor Barry. What am I supposed to do here? I like the absolute lack of graphics on the radio tower.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Why did I have to come up here? Where am I supposed to go? Can I go through there? Oh, that was not open before. Creepy. And it locked behind me. Oh, no, it's fine.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
What are you gonna do at the coal mine? Look, I'm sorry, I know you wanted the manuscript, but I was drugged and knocked out for hours.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Okay, but what do I do about that? Oh, up there. You say she's trying to stop you, but she seems to have been helping you so far. Another radio. And there's that thermos I saw earlier.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Well, I was trying to go over there earlier, but it didn't seem to let me do anything. Oh. Those wires are sparking.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Are you kidding me? This is a joke. Whoa. I'll just kick it. Percussive maintenance, baby! Stay this time. Even though I just kicked it and didn't do anything to make it stay in place this time. Well, thank God that worked, because now it's broken. What do you guys think? Is the FBI guy going to continue to blame me for this, or are we going to become unlikely allies? convenient for me that someone just left a flashlight out here in the middle of nowhere. Where? Where? Why did something make that sound? I don't know. Uncomfy. Good thing she didn't steal the 5 batteries in my pocket.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades.
Ooh.
They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report, over. Team 2, come in. I need a report, over. Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please, over.
Well, all their cars are definitely thrown about. I will throw a flashbang when I have a reason to.
You have the right to remain silent.
Nice. So do these people die when I, like, explode them with light? Ah! I know, buddy. I know. Catch your breath.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind,
Milt Peabody.
I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some...
How did none of you hear the helicopter crash?
Yes, sir, like from a missile. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
How did none of you hear the helicopter explode? Like, people for miles would have heard that. Oh. Ow. Great. I forgot I only have the flashbangs. Ow. The current ramp from doesn't work because they just spawn on top of me. Ah! Can I get a gun? Again, every now and then it puts the footsteps that I'm making like off in the distance, and I hate it. Well, I probably missed stuff in the woods, but nice. All right.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that.
Not Jesus.
The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of
Normal citizens.
on those people.
Wow.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Wow. Lady, you're the worst. The Night Owl, the voice of Pat Maine, all night, every night. Early bird, start your day right, 7 to 10 a.m. KBFFM. Bright Falls Radio. Oh, I thought there was like panels I could read. There's just lights. Like that they got a table outside. Pat. Pat.
I had no idea how to get to the coal mine. Maine would know. And I had a feeling I wouldn't get a chance to ask anyone else anytime soon.
Writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks.
Hi.
I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Only if you'll tell me where the coal mine is. I'll be in a second.
It looks like Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me.
Of course you just know the low rent writers.
Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What the fuck was that?
With you, there's a civilian in there.
That man is out of his goddamn mind.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine. Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
You're humiliating yourself, as is frequently the case. It's good news nobody's bothering to follow me on foot because ow. Thank God the light heals me. Yay! A revolver! shotgun ammo, but how about a shotgun? Nope, just a revolver. Okay. Okay, was I supposed to go up then? I'm probably gonna miss so much stuff. I don't see anything down there, and I don't really want to blindly wander through the woods. It's a good thing nobody bothered to follow me through the woods, because there's only like 2 or 3 paths, so a team could find me pretty quickly. Unless the cops have just as bad stamina as I do. He is in better shape than the Phasmophobia team, I'll give him that. I don't know where I'm going. At least it's a full moon. That's exciting. It was a full moon last night. Super bright. Thermos. Whoop, 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 whoop. I didn't want that. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Okay, so this time I went down, and there doesn't seem to be much down here. Oh, nope, never mind. Maybe I am supposed to go down here, because there's a lot more guys this way. Of course that turned off. Shotgun! that all of them?
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Thanks for calling that out. Just in case you missed the gun earlier in the cop's car. Oh, I see. They're just timed. I don't see a clear trail of where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, there's a page over there. So going up the mountain was not where I was supposed to be going. Now I'm curious what was up the mountain. Wake attacked by a bulldozer? No, thank you.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Great. Love that. Oh, my lips are so dry right now. It's awful. Can I not? Am I not supposed to go this way? I'm so confused. I thought this was the way I was supposed to go. No, that doesn't seem to do anything. Ah. I thought finding the page on the gate was for sure the indicator that this was the way I was supposed to go. Me all of the things. I have 11 batteries. Very nice. Oh yeah, I have a cell phone.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call.
Yeah, that wasn't...
She sounded wrong somehow.
Yeah, the tone
but
was
she had
completely
called me.
wrong with what she was saying. Is she possessed too?
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Great. Well, I haven't been attacked by the bulldozer yet either, so that's gonna be fun.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Yeah, I haven't gotten very far because the radio station's just up there. What was up the mountain then? sure this will be just fine. These are small-ass trains. Whoop. Hello.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Ow. That's exactly what I was warned about. Ow. Get me out of here. Ow. Gotta love the possessed objects. Another page.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Man, that's dark. He does not like that therapist guy. He hasn't even done anything that egregious to you, and you've punched him in the face. Like, your wife was
As a
trying to bring
teenager,
you to
just
him.
starting to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Of course he had.
I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess
flashlight.
anything, and it was getting closer.
What does the heavy-duty flashlight do? I don't know why you think you're going to find a vehicle here, but these harebrained ideas you come up with do seem to work. Kind of. You haven't actually made any progress towards anything at all, but... There's a button there, and there's some stuff over there. Let me climb up. Come on, you can climb that. Have some upper body strength. Oh, of course I've got to kill time here. I did not. Ow. Ow. Let me out! No!
That had come to life in his books.
Yeah.
No one is safe in a good horror story.
No.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Why is the darkness trying to kill me if it needs me? That's what I don't get. Nothing else out here? Ow! What the fuck? Yeah, the problem with the items being possessed now is when, like, something goes crash like that, I'm like, is this shelf after me or is there a dude behind it? Almost impossible to say. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I figured that out. Thanks. We can't read that. Can I turn the radio on? No? Aw. Can I turn the TV on? Yes!
The facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derlett's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss. You have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Ooh.
Shh,
Gross.
darling, be calm.
Alvin Derlett learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
In the Twilight Zone. I'm missing a page.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Well, that was called Wake. Oh, Wake, attacked by the dark presence. I read Wade. And I was like, who's Wade? Love another fight arena. Great, great, great. There's the bulldozer we were warned about. Come on, I've shot you multiple times. God damn it. my god. Jesus Christ! I hate this game! Don't pull this bullshit with me. Itchy nose. Finally. There's one guy stuck over there. Great. You guys are all annoying. I'm so glad the battery recharges itself over time for no reason. Can't take any more revolver ammo. So sad. Alright, anyway, let's push this button, huh? I spy a thermos. I am curious why we were so convinced we would find a vehicle that we could just take here. Like, clearly we can, but also, why did we think we could? Am I gonna have to drive again? I don't want to drive again.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
He's like, ooh, a map.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Let me slide all the way over.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world, taken
for undisclosed reasons,
was trying to destroy me. It all felt real.
I can take a Jeep
but
instead.
It matched a textbook case of insanity.
Fun. I love that there's no like purpose to this. It's just like, do you want to take this instead? Oh, because the truck was been out. Anyway, the bridge is out. I don't think the truck could do this. mow guys down this time. Ooh. Anything over here? There's a different vehicle I can take. I can just keep swapping vehicles. They'll never track me.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now,
you didn't get me in trouble. I got you in trouble. That's nice of you.
But first, a little music.
It's nice of you to apologize to Alan when, like, you got in trouble because of him, not the other way around. All these people just leaving vehicles everywhere. Hill. Another car I could switch to. This is amusing. Why are there so many abandoned cars up in the mountains? Like, where are the owners? I don't understand this.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Alright, let's switch cars again. This car's more fun. anything in this building? Or is this just the way down to... It's like all sorts of not good things in here. Now. Okay, I don't think I can actually go anywhere over here. Oh, there's up farther. How high is this thing? There's a page. It was worth it.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Gross. I'm probably missing stuff left and right in this chapter, but I care less. Bright Falls Coal Mine, Washington Mining Corp. Let's go park in the visitor parking over here.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
There. Perfect. This is a terrible parking lot. With this there, that's not really enough space for cars to get around behind each other, but whatever. Maybe I'm supposed to parallel park. I don't know. While there were some early residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Look at all these tools. Can I take the axe? That would make me feel better. Here's a page. Go in a second. Okay, nothing else.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Oh boy. Is Sarah the sheriff? I don't know who Maine is. Oh, Maine is the guy I was just talking to, right? In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. I did learn the difference between those two. So I wonder if I'll find those 3 later, or if I just flat out miss them. Caution!
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
I'll just stay here and wait.
The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on.
Well, you are wearing a
Different scenarios
tweed
ran
coat
through my
and
mind.
a
Ways of
hoodie.
how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
Weren't you supposed to meet him at noon? It's
It was
dark
all a waste
now.
of time. The bastard never showed up.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want to
you.
see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
I was like, let me go downstairs. What the fuck is that?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
What was close? We didn't even try to go outside, so I'm wondering if I didn't see something I was supposed to. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger. Jaeger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
And that one is just booking it, isn't it? Oh, look how blurry it is. Another revolver. Whole bin of ammo that we can't have. Ow. Is there anything else in the train car? Another flashbang, nice. Flashbangs are fun. Well, hold on a second. Is there anything around here? Oh no, that's just... because I thought this was where we would be going, but it's not. Back around. going in there? See, there's another piece in there. I love when the music gets ready to ramp up and then it's like, oh wait, you already did the threat. Okay. Never mind.
What the hell?
God. Hold on a second. I think there's something I missed back here. Maybe not, but it looked like there was something. Oh no, I can't get in there. Okay. Never mind. See, it looks like there's something in here. But I have no way of getting over here. Where do I go from here? Aha, down here.
The
What?
only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Can I not shut the power down somehow? They're like, don't climb on a metal truck. Oh, I can drive. Now I'm gonna have to run people over, aren't I? My favorite thing. Oop. Ow. Ow. Now I'm gonna die. Ow! Okay. Come on. Ow. Ow! Jesus Christ, stop it. Take a breath. You are so out of shape, dude. God, it's so dark. I hate this. Fucking course you are. Well, at least I could trap them in a door this time. I know some people really like the fighty bits. I really wish I could just experience the story without having to fight. Why is a writer this good at with a gun? If you handed me a gun and a flashlight and, like, defend yourself, I'd be like, how? Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, got that. Thanks. I hate that jerks keep jerking me around and forcing me to do stupid shit in the dark. Like, we have lost so many days to just waiting on other people. Follow. Yeah.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
So we probably got possessed when we dove into the lake after Alice. And she had to deal with us being cruel and abusive and probably locking her in the dark and writing and writing and writing while the darkness was touching us. And now she kidnapped even more. Like, God, she doesn't deserve to be in this story. Can I shoot somebody from in here? No. I blew my lights out anyway, so.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah. Again, thanks for calling that out. are these little blobs of darkness, I wonder? Where are we supposed to go? Because I want to go the opposite way first. I think we're supposed to go down. The tiny little baby tree. I'm glad the power company is planting more trees. What are those and why are we destroying them? Is there a point to destroying them? Or is it just like a little bear trap in the woods? Like if we step in it, it'll be bad news. I never dodge those. Oh my god, just reload your goddamn gun. Okay. The music is fun though. That's a low bass strings. Another page.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Cool, so he's catching me and we're going to jail with Barry. Come on, open it. Oops, I need to use that one. Where are we even going now? Oh! Damn it. God damn it! Don't put something out there and then make it impossible to walk over to it! Fuck! I don't care anymore. This is impossible. Come on. Oh god, how far back did you drop me? Okay, good. Not that far. Do have to do this stupid fight again, though. That one looks like it's pointing, like, up. Okay. I swear to God. Whatever. I don't care. We got it now. We don't have to do that anymore. That's stupid.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun fun. Woo! Okay. Or anything up in this other direction? I don't like the blurriness. Fuck. Come on. There seemed to be a trail of them up that direction. Okay, I can't go back the way I came from because I don't know where it was. I don't like the sounds. I don't like how blurry it is. I like someone's like choking in the background. I hate it. Great, losing some time. Okay, probably missing stuff left and right, but I just want to get through this section.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
Or the kidnappers, because it doesn't like them trying to interfere with me.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
I don't like how fast these type of ones move. Got him. Okay, let's go. I want to run, but every time I run for more than 2 seconds, he starts huffing and puffing, so.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Mm-hmm. And? Can you stop throwing things at me? Don't be chatting. Any doors inside this place? No, it's fully boarded up. How about around the side? Probably not.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal.
Well, he is a fictional
Even
character.
now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
I mean, sometimes writer's block just be like that. I haven't really written since before grad school. Grey Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Grey Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements of the Bright Falls Mining Company, built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful to those who remained. Grey Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. Gonna say, if there's a thermos up here, these thermoses are the exact same style as is active around town, but yeah, they'd be up here too, and full packs of batteries. I know, don't worry about it. It's just a teensy bit immersion. Angry Gumpster! Angie Dumpster. I'm just gonna slowly throw everything over here at me. There's another thing. Where did it go? Great. Wait. Okay, I clearly can't go that way, so I must have to go in here somewhere. This game really likes its strings, doesn't it? Ow. Where did the other thing go? Just let it squish me against a wall.
I needed a key for the door.
Safe haven. Well, then let me into the safe haven. Hey. At least the key's located right around in the next lean-to. I don't like the noise that thing is making. Oh! This looks like a nice space. Set up lots of little camp lights and some sandbags.
Anything outside of writing is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that
So he's
wait for
doing
a
the same
chance
thing
to
as me,
slip
is
through,
writing something that
wearing the
came
flesh
through.
of men as disguise.
Came true.
Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks.
What I've been saying!
I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
What was I saying? Some Eldritchian thing in the lake. Okay, guys, gotta go outside again. What if I just stayed in there until it was light outside again? Ma'am, why do you hate trees so much? Just keep felling random trees for no reason.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
I like finding these secret caches. It's fun. Are you trying to say that the kidnapper is an idiot? That sounds great.
Birds.
Oops. Wasted one of my flashbangs. That's what I say. Exit the silver mine. Yeah, don't go into random mines, guys. This is dangerous. Tunnel. Go to Cauldron Lake. Ooh, spooky. Like that one down there? I don't know if this is where I want to go.
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
It's like, stop going this way.
Alice? I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Gosh, I'm missing so many pages.
The hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
So here's the question. When we're done with this story, do I want to go in the water? No. Invisible wall. When we're done with this story, well, we have killed every single person in Bright Falls. I really don't have any ideas where this story is going. I don't know how it ends. I know now that there's an Alan Wake 2 out now, but, like, is it just set in the same world with a different writer? Are we going back to Zane, maybe? Is it Alan again? I'm not sure. I don't know. That looks like a fighting arena. I don't like it.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
What is happening with this agent? Weird, weird little man. There's a very bright light down there. Of course, it's like, no, you don't get to go towards the light. Fucking course, I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Ow, fuck. Did I kill them all? Almost. go that way. Onwards we go. You know, the darkness is a real pal, and or it really needs something from me for it to not just kill me.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Maybe. Don't really have a lot of other options, do we? Up we go. Climb, climb, climb. Once we get out of the mines, I'll probably take a brief break to go potty and warm the house up a bit. It's chilly in here. It got real cold. Like, it feels like it was really recently that it was like 70 degrees constantly, and now it's been like 30s to 40s the last couple days. It's been chilly. Not as bad as Colorado. They got snow. Can you believe it? Just in time for everything to collapse behind me. Thank God that all this machinery is left powered. Oh, good. For sure we have to go upward, so I'm gonna go down really quick just to see. Maybe not.
Damn.
Is that you that said damn? No. I thought I'm getting hurt before it's even showing me that they're coming at me. Just a lookout point. Note. Good.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Oops. Yeah, we're going all the way to the peak? Damn. Where's that glowy bit all the way over there? Probably graphical anomaly.
Oh, great. Another cable car. That's great.
Let's hope this one doesn't break, huh? Love that there's no gate on that side. I think the birds were supposed to come at me. Not make me fall back down the mountain again. Go screw yourself, darkness. Stop throwing a little tantrum. Of course you are. At least you let me get most of the way across. Why'd you go down there, buddy? Again, it sounds like steps are coming from back.
Shit.
Where did you even pick that up from? Oh. I don't know if that screen tearing is in the game or not, but ugh. I have so many points now, or batteries now. Where are they gonna come from? Ow. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. But didn't the author go down with his cabin? Aldrin Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Didn't the Zane go down with his cabin? Oh, great. Bridge like, this is exactly what I need tonight. Fucking course. I would run, personally. I never understand people who, like, carefully cross these bridges. Like, if it's being weird on you, you fucking book it. And this is why. Fucking great. Ah! Fucking knew you guys were coming. Thank you, God. Ugh. Can we just get to this beat already? Another hidden cache? Hey. I don't like the breathy noise that seeing those spots makes. I don't like it. Another page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the wakes. It was dark when he found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves
Mott's the
years ago.
kidnapper.
The boss wouldn't be happy.
But at some point we came out of it because you did take her. Wait. Oh. I was like, I'm so confused. Give you a little shovey. A little kicky instead of hoisting myself on there because I have the upper body of a small, the upper body strength of a small child. There's a thermos in there. Let me in. Okay, there is no door here, right? Okay. Well, clearly we gotta go in the basement. So before we do that, brief break. I'm cold. I'll be right back.
Feelings. It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know my heartbeat needed skipping out. No, I can't keep score when I out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Fell in love with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby. You take me higher, you take me higher, baby. You take me higher, you take me higher, baby. You take me higher, yeah. You take me higher, baby.
Okay, I'm back. I have a hoodie on. It says, I don't want a next life. I just want a nap. I turned the heat on a little bit. I had a fruit crusher. Oops. Nope, stop it. Oh my god. This is what I was talking about with the goddamn glove double clicking. Tom. CWNTZ. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Was she, like, locked up down here or something? You talk to me on TV. I miss you, Tom. Is this where he trapped her? Or at least the darkness. Oh, there was something. Oh. Kit. Full. Great. Who wouldn't want to be inside of this building? Of course you did. My god. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I probably should have used the flashbang there. Probably would have saved me a lot of time. Alright, so how do we... Okay, all the way over here, I guess. Hey, I can finally get it. Mine. I like that it's got that kind of like wooden rattling noise for a metal gate. Like we only plugged in one locked gate sound, locked door sound.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
And there's the one dude's cabin.
I was close now. I had to
Hey,
get there
Jake.
fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Legit, I get it. Thanks for stopping by, though.
Wait! That you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
Stop.
We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. You said we had her to make a play ball. You see? They got a writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
We're still in chapter 3, I think. Or episode 3. Ma'am. Just like in our vision. Or the page. I was gonna say. That flare would keep going. Flares are made of stuff that isn't put... You can't put a flare out with water. He's like, just kill me. Okay, so the kidnapper doesn't have Alice. So where did she go? Did we lock her up somewhere? I guess that's the end of chapter 3, or episode 3. So we're moving into episode 4, maybe? Is it Doc who found us? Because he's the fisherman. Yep. End of episode 3. Interesting. Okay. I know I started late, but I would like to at least get through episode 4.
Previously on Alan Wake.
That way.
I'm hunted by the law.
Oh yeah, this happened. Here's your recap of what you missed, Jay.
That writer just took out my deputies.
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth. It can't be the actual truth.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Not Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No.
She's not dead.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia, huh?
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
What is happening? Great. We're in a mental asylum episode, huh?
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb.
Took my weapons away again!
Someone I was watching on
But it
television.
leaves me with my outfit.
Couldn't think.
Sure.
Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
There's nothing else to do or interact with.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit.
Thanks for stopping
You're
by.
being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
What if I don't want to? Why would you have a poster of yourself on the wall? Emerson, wake. I like that. Oop. Night Springs, the video game. Nice. He's got a way nicer view than I do. Dark. So this is, he got a big old like diagram of what I was doing last episode. Interesting. Who's Emerson?
This corridor is for patients.
Desolate.
Most of them aren't here right now.
Lane.
Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
You mean me?
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Yeah, this is a guy you already don't like. This is not gonna go well. Anderson. Oh, multiple bed there. I can't go back to my room. Interesting. The gorilla, as Ellen calls him, locked the doors. Oh, he went into my room. Hey! Hey!
Now, Alan, from past experience with
3,
you,
2, 1,
I know I
B.
need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
I don't believe you.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality.
There's a nurse down
She
there.
has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness
To be fair,
are trying to stop you.
that does sound more reasonable than what we've been going through. Oh, I like the little plant tower. But I know you're wrong.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy?
It does, but that's not this kind of game.
Everything can be explained logically.
You're not wrong in real life, but this is a video game. Let me explore. There's a person hiding behind a couch in there. Hi, person. In real life, you would be right, but this isn't real life. It's a video game. I love that he, like, takes 3 steps and looks around to make sure I'm still following him. This is with this giant... Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ, in the memory of a dear friend and poet! He knew Zane. Cauldron Lake Lodge. In something Cadere. Tenebris. I want to Google that. In Tenebris Cadere. It means to fall into darkness. This dude is so untrustworthy. He knew Zane.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
It would be so much easier to follow you if you walked at a reasonable pace.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
You need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Oh, you want to spook me?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary.
Emerson.
Afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you want me to go away so you won't be scared.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
There's a QR code. What does it go to? Vision 3. I missed one because we saw Vision 1. Okay, hold on a second. We saw Vision 1. We missed Vision 2. Oh my god. Mouse, I hate you so much. History.
A beginning. A primordial force. A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist, a caldera lake. Silence echoes, loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
Okay.
Alan, please. This way.
No. I'm sad we missed a QR code. Where did we miss it? Man, there's a bunch of thermoses in here. Just says this friggin' poster on every wall. The Creator's Dilemma, this engaging new book by Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow. Its groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. Why do you have your book advertisement poster around on every wall in your own lodge?
Now, you might have noticed that you've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
I will, but this door's open now. Oh wait, isn't this the town doctor?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Painted me?
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman
That looks
wanted
nothing
me to
like me.
paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things.
That
a
looks
lot
more
of
like
them.
you.
The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here.
Mm-hmm. Just got a squeaky hammer. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. I would like to go be treated by a real doctor. If I do actually have these things.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Night Springs.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Why are you two
I
here?
hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Good for them.
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more
Don't
that
be
can
so
be done.
patronizing.
I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Rock and roll lifestyle is usually drugs.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
No.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd
Why
forget.
did you say Zane?
A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these
Another
bastards.
page of my manuscript.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
Why are you calling me
We
Tom?
have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
No, I'm kind of a nerd.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she?
Are you gonna mean it? Is that what they mean?
Does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask
memory
the
and
lamp
thought.
lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
I didn't mean
Now,
to.
it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, diseased.
Oh, you guys are the rock
old and
stars.
stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, God damn it.
I didn't mean to.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Yeah, he's being a manipulative bastard right now. Okay, so Emil was Thomas Zane's assistant. So I missed 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages that I could have found. Oh well. I would love if this chapter had some...
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Okay, so your guys' farm is nearby.
There, man. You should go there and have a party.
I'll do my best. It's weird that some of the doors.
They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear.
It's been shoving couches around, huh?
There's the publisher people who want to make a contribution, so they can say they made a contribution, and then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Mm-hmm. What sort of mental illness makes you act like that, I wonder? Okay, I can't talk to him anymore. I wonder what they're claiming he has. I think they're just like generic, oh, aren't these people so crazy?
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot?
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
So I just went up here in general. Because he did say something about, like, oh, he said the power's been acting weird, but it hasn't. He hadn't said it at that time.
The glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We read a page like that in the last chapter.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Did you kill her?
We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
So at what point?
Rise up in their name.
At what point are we going to be arrested then?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
that's just straight up a taken.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he
Oh, Mott was working for Hartman.
The failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Mott had been working for Hartman? Extra gross.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
We have seen that.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me.
No, you don't.
Because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of.
He does have a problem of running out of the room.
Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours.
Your wife deserves better than you, man.
Frustrated, and I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his
That's what
own
she said on the phone to me.
going on about something else.
And it sounded wrong.
So afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this.
Yep.
Just a recording.
And that's why her tone didn't match what she was saying.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps.
Yeah.
A recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Okay, so Hartman was Zane's assistant. Zane, like, locked up the darkness and then passed away somehow. Hartman is trying to, like, use the creatives to goad or to get the darkness out again, is what it feels like.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you
Nightingale was off his goddamn rocker.
You're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. but you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Hey, Cap, never talk to the cops. Doesn't mean Wheeler's still not, or Hartman's still not a dick.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yeah, figured that out from a phone call.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy
Barry!
to shreds!
Come out, my sidekick.
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble
Barry?
you're in?
You're just standing behind a weight cutout.
Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
I love you,
Speaking
Barry.
of asses,
Actually, I don't, but
that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue
of the
where
people
you
in this
were.
town, I like
That's
you better.
crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
Why?
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us.
I mean,
I'll teach her.
she's traumatized and
That's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
just carrying it around with him all around town. Barry, you little weirdo.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Are you gonna magically give me all the ones I was missing?
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this.
Uh-oh.
You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Barry's like, I don't like this.
Let's just
go.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Fucking block him in the office. That really was a mass. Like, this dude's a psychopath and I'm not okay. I'm fucking smiling about it. But like, you know what that darkness does to people. He's a monster.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
But like, I don't know if anybody deserves that. Can I go? No. Ow. Oh my god.
I needed light
Where's
to
the
get the
stairs?
possessed bookshelves out of my way.
They're over in that corner. Ow. Do you want to just trap me in here? Is that what you're trying to do? I don't know what the darkness wants from this. Oh, look at the darkness swarming the building. How did Barry get out? Ow. Where am I supposed to go? Oh. No. No. Oh, where'd the boys go? supposed to go? Oh. I'm gonna die, it's fine.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
I think this game is just flat out calling. Not the actual creators, like, bless them. Okay, it didn't magically give me any of the creators I was missing.
Most of us have felt it shatter on us. A shiver down your back.
I know we're running for our life, but TV.
You can't find it on purpose. Take the wrong turn. Board the wrong bus. Wonder where you are when you wake up. And you will find yourself in a small town. Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
Music, calm down.
Sometimes, even the simplest things prove impossible.
Oh my god. Game, I swear to God. Yeah, subtitles are on. Why aren't they working? Oh no. Shit. My game is frozen. Not good. Guess we're gonna get it working again. Damn you. Shit. Can't even get the task manager because it's popping up on my main window. I wish I could click and drag it over here. Shit. Well, this might be deciding I'm done for me. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, I guess we're done then because I can't force quit the game. It's not responding. We're just screwed, I guess. So, weird way to end the game today. Sorry about that, guys, but I have no control over anything right now, so I'm gonna hard restart my computer. I'll see you guys next week. Sorry that we didn't get through 2 chapters like I promised. Bye.